Yo, what is going on, guys? Plunge here, and today we're gonna be doing another video request, and this is the request of Tsunade Senju. He or she said, do more about AnimeScale, react to all KUNOICHI power levels, rank from AnimeScale. Of course, you guys know I do watch Naruto. Though I'm not familiar with all of the characters, I have some basic understanding of the series. Of course, Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, and of course some Boruto as well, but I don't follow Boruto as much as I did with Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. It's also fitting how Tsunade Senju is the one saying that I should react to the KUNOICHI power level. Thank you for the suggestion, Miss Tsunade Senju. I would gladly react to your request, of course, coming from a Hokage herself. So yeah, without any further ado, let's go watch the KUNOICHI power levels from AnimeScale. Minato with the awesome teleportation jutsu that he did. 10-10.
Let's start off with 10-10. She is a master of weapons. Over the course of the series, she showed amazing proficiency in using all kinds of blades, from the kunai to the Mariki Gasari. During the 4th Great Shinobi War, she was shown to use the high-tier weapon Bashosen effectively, even though she had never seen it before and had no knowledge of it. 10-10 summons her weapons from a scroll. She's also good in the sealing arts, as she has been shown to seal water in her scroll, which she can also summon when fighting. In the Boruto anime, she also summoned puppets from her scrolls, which she can use to manipulate her weapons to high proficiency.
Unfortunately, she is very low
of the
on the
Yamanaka
list.
clan, who's not exactly who you will refer to as a strong Kunoichi, but she does have a pretty useful technique. She is decent in a team, as she is part of her generation's Ino Shikucho trio. You might not know, but she is skilled in earth and water release, and during the tuning exam, her taijutsu was strong enough to keep up with Sakura. She is very skilled in her clan's mind-body switch technique, as well as the mind-body disturbance technique.
She works really well as a
she used the
support
mind-body
character.
transmission technique to connect to the entire allied force, and in episode 145, she used the mind disturbance technique to force her opponents to attack each other. Ino is an excellent sensory ninja, and she is currently the head of Konoha's barrier team. Shizune is an apprentice of Tsunade, so clearly she is a medical ninja. Her taijutsu might not be exceptional,
Didn't
but
she
as a
learn
jonin,
from
she was skilled enough
Orochimaru?
to hold off Kabuto in a brawl.
Right?
Her knowledge of sealing jutsus is at a high level, as she led the sealing of the three-tailed beast. The medical ninja is a master of poison techniques. Against Kabuto, she was capable of emitting dangerous poison from her mouth and even poison her kunai to inflict fatal wounds.
I guess it's not her. I've mistaken her.
Sume is Kiba's mother, in case you have forgotten. As a leading member of the Inazuka clan, Sume is highly proficient in the clan's techniques.
Oh, how badass is her dog? Her dog's only one eye and one ear.
Karui, the
I don't know
Kumakakure
who she
Kunoichi, is quite skilled in lightning release, and she's also a capable swordsman. She combined both skills to devastating effects when she massacred a horde of White Zetsu army in the 4th Shinobi War.
Okay, an interesting feat. Defeating White Zetsu.
Yugao is an Anbu member. After training with Hayate, her skills with the sword exponentially improved, and she has now mastered a number of sword techniques, such as the Hazy Moon Knight and the Dance of the Crescent Moon. She used these techniques when she faced the reincarnated Hayate in battle. Yugao has amazing skills as a sensory ninja, as was stated when she was assigned to the role of tracking down the thief who stole the Kia scroll from her division. Lastly, she is adept at sealing techniques, as she can seal corpses into her scrolls, and she has also shown a little knowledge of medical ninjutsu. Samui's only fighting scene in the series is when she joins Atsui and Darui in the battle against Kinkaku and Ginkaku. She fights using a weapon, her Tanto. She has been shown to be highly knowledgeable about her opponents, as she easily analyzed the Gold and Silver Brothers, as well as the 4 mystical weapons they wielded in the battle. She is very good with her Tanto, as was shown during this fight.
She also has big titties.
Fu is the first Jinchuriki on this list, and she is the host of the Seven Tails. Being a Jinchuriki, she is a highly skilled shinobi with notable speed and stamina, as was shown when she arrived first at Tsunagakure during a race. Her speed and stamina, especially in flight, were also evidence that she could evade several of Killer Bee's attacks. Fu
also just being able to fly in general is very useful.
To slow down her chakra extraction. She used this technique against Hoichi when he tried to extract the Seven Tails from her.
What's next? High Jonin level. Kurenai. Oh,
forgive her for trying to put Itachi under a genjutsu.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a stupid move.
Yes.
Kurenai is a genjutsu prodigy.
You do not
After
put
Itachi
the
left
master of
village, she was seen as
genjutsu
Konoha's
in a
#1
genjutsu.
user. Asuma's baby mama is also capable of moving through surfaces, as we saw
Genjutsu of
during
that
her battle
level
with
doesn't
Itachi
work on
and
me.
Kisame, as she could pass through trees.
Yeah, that was a dumb
Anko,
move
apart
by
from being a
her.
Orochimaru student, is also
She
the
was the
only
one
survivor
I
of
was
Orochimaru's
confusing.
Cursed Seal of Heaven. After the legendary snake-like shinobi used her as a test subject, Anko is highly skilled in snake techniques, such as the twin snakes mutual death technique that she used to attack Orochimaru during the Chunin exam. Anko has also proven to be highly skilled in sensory and tracking, as she was assigned to lead the team tracking Kabuto. Anko is well versed
do you
in
remember
fire
how
techniques,
weird
and she was also
Orochimaru
shown to
was?
use genjutsu in the Boruto anime when she caught several of the graduating kids in her genjutsu and also toyed with the new generation in Oshikacho, dodging several of their attacks.
Kari,
is an
huh?
Uzumaki, and so her powerful life force and massive chakra reserves are not surprising to
I'm
anyone.
surprised
The KUNOICHI
she's
has
stronger
previously
than
worked under
Tenten.
Orochimaru before
I
joining
mean, of course, she
Sasuke's
has
team
massive
Taka.
chakra
Karin
reserves,
is an
being as an
amazing sensory
Uzumaki.
ninja, utilizing her unique
But
ability called the
I don't
Mind's
really
Eye
see
of the
her fight
Kagura
that much.
allows her to sense chakra of any kind. Her sensory skills are so advanced that she can distinguish a specific individual from a crowd, even at a far distance. As an Uzumaki, she is also skilled in sealing techniques, as was shown during the war when she destroyed a portion of Yamato's giant wooden statue using the adamantine sealing chains technique. However, this power level does not take into account her sealing chains, and you will see a specific power level attributed to this version. This applies also to Kushina and Mito.
Oh,
Another
Kushina
Uzumaki
is
on the
in
list,
here.
none other than the red-hot Habanero Kushina, the mother of Naruto.
It's interesting how
Even as a
high
kid,
she
was
is. I
described as strong
did
and
not
fierce.
expect her
Among
to
the
be this
Uzumaki
high at
famed for
all.
their life force and chakra,
But of course,
she was a special
she
one.
used to have the
Her chakra
nine
reserves
tails
were
inside
immensely
her.
large, with a more powerful life force that enabled her to survive the tail beast extraction for some minutes and also muster enough power to aid Minato in the sealing technique after being impaled by the nine tails. She was renowned for her unique ninjutsu and received praises from the Sanins. As a master of the sealing art, she was shown to also use the adamantine sealing chains technique against the nine tails.
Alright, we're gonna go to the low Kage level now. Or never mind, there's
Mito,
another
the wife
high
of the
Kage
legendary
level.
Hashirama Senju,
High Jonin,
completes
I
the
should
Uzumaki
say.
trio on this list. She was a Jinchuriki like Kushina
This is
and was
the,
also said
the
to be
waifu
special among the Uzumakis
of
possessing a
Hashirama.
strong life force that ensures she
Right.
lived through the 10 years of the first three Hokage. Mito, just like Kushina, possessed unique chakra that made her capable of suppressing the Nine Tails, and this was evidenced when she sealed the entire Nine Tails into herself. Not much is shown about her, but Kushina stated she was highly skilled in sealing jutsu, and she was a powerful Kunoichi. She has a rhombus shape on her head, resembling that of Tsunade's strength of 100 seals, so who knows, she might have had a similar technique.
Who knows? We don't know. Temori.
Temori is the elder sister of Gaara and is currently married to Shikamaru. She specializes in long-distance combat and has been hailed as one of the best wind users in the world. She passed through the grueling and intense training of Tsunagakure, and even as a kid, she was strong enough to kill Kayuyu, a member of the Sound 4, and also defeat Tenten with ease during the Chunin exam. Temori is very versatile with her wind techniques, possessing different jutsu such as the wind cutter technique and the cast net technique, which she used to inflict damage on the highly durable third Raikage. Temori can also engage in close-range combat, and she fuses her fan with her taijutsu skills. She has been shown to summon a one-eyed weasel, which complements the strength of her wind attacks. Amayuri was one of the members
I have
of
no
the Seven
idea
Ninja
who this
Swordsmen.
is.
Being a member of the Swordsmen, she was one of the strongest Kirigakure nin of her time. She has a natural affinity for lightning release, which she can imbue her sword in. With these, it was claimed that her swords were the sharpest, being able to cut through anything. She can also use her lightning release in a number of ways, such as shooting it as balls
Whoa,
or
look
surrounding
at
her
that.
opponents in the lightning.
The lightning
As a testament to
swords.
her might, Guy once stated that not even 100 Chunin can beat her.
Ah, for real. Okay,
Hanabi
sister
is the current
of
heiress the Yuga clan, and in
Hinata.
line with her clan's way, she is very efficient in taijutsu, while also wielding the Byakugan dojutsu to good effect. As a kid, even without intense training, she was able to keep up with and also surpass her elder sister Hinata in combat. She has an extensive mastery of the gentle fist technique and is able to perform advanced Yuga techniques such as the 8 trigram palms revolving heaven.
Alright, low Kage level now.
Grandma Chi is the grandmother of
Chio!
Sasori and
It's
the most
been a while
respected
since I
puppeteer
last
and poison
saw her.
expert in Tsunagakure. Besides being a puppet master, she is well skilled in ninjutsu, taijutsu, fuinjutsu, and medical ninjutsu. Her skills in fuinjutsu were evident when she sealed away the one-tailed beast inside Gaara. Her ninjutsu is puppet mastery, which allows her to control various puppets with her chakra threads. In the absence of puppets, she is also capable of attaching her chakra threads
to other
humans
people.
and control them
Right.
in place of puppets. Her most powerful technique is the White Secret technique, the Chikamatsu collection of 10 puppets, which allows her to contain 10 powerful puppets, each with a single finger. This technique is so powerful that it was said she used it to bring down an entire castle. Furthermore, she was able to use it to destroy Sasori's 100 puppet technique with the help of Sakura.
Hinata. Hamura's chakra.
Hinata, as a member of the Yuga clan, possesses the Byakugan, one of the most powerful Kekkei Genkai in the entire series. Amongst her abilities include the 8 trigrams, which is touted to be the strongest taijutsu when used in combination with the Byakugan. She was once able to use the 8 trigrams, twin line fists, to fend off pain for a brief moment, and also use the 8 trigrams 64 palms to repel one of the Ten Tails mini clones. Upon gaining Hamura's chakra from Teneri, she gained a considerable increase in her strength. Her strength increased so massively that she was able to help Naruto in destroying the Tenseigan.
And also, she's one of the best waifus on the show.
Yugito is a kunoichi
She's very
from
loyal,
Kamigakure
guys.
and the Jinchuriki
The
of
Jinchuriki.
She has
of
a
the
natural
fourth-
affinity for fire release
four
and is well
tails?
skilled in ninjutsu and taijutsu. When using taijutsu, she is capable of growing claws on her fingers to attack her opponents. She's also capable of using the mouse hairball technique, a mouse-shaped object embedded in blue flames
there it
which
is.
splits into multiple clones and pursues its target, exploding upon impact. She's also capable of unleashing
two
a huge ball of
tails, my
fire which
bad.
can destroy an entire building thanks to her bijou. Also shown is the fact that she's a skilled strategist, having been able to lure Idan and Kakuzu into a trap she had previously laid. Pakura is a Tsunagakure Kunoichi, well known for her Scorch Release Kekkei Genkai. She is a skilled close-range fighter, as she was able to go toe-to-toe against Omoi, who happens to be highly proficient in Kenjutsu. With her Scorch Release, she is capable of producing flaming orbs, which she can freely manipulate. These orbs dry up and mummify her targets upon impact. Kurosuchi is a Kirigakure Kunoichi.
I have no
and the
idea who
current
these are,
Tsuchikage.
guys.
She is a
Oh
Kunoichi
wait,
fighter, being
her
well
I know.
versed in ninjutsu,
Pakura,
kenjutsu,
I
and
don't know.
taijutsu. She's capable of using fire, earth, and water releases, of which she can combine fire and earth to form the lava release Kekkei Genkai. With her earth release, she can shoot multiple earthen spikes to attack or impale her targets, hide underground, or unearth targets that are hidden underground, as she did with the massive White Zetsu army. She can also shoot molten lava at her opponents and solidify it using water release, which in turn entraps her targets. Conan was an Amagakure Kunoichi, revered as an angel and the only female
she
member
almost
of the
killed
Akatsuki.
Obito,
She has
so you
an
gotta
affinity
give her
for
that.
yang, water, earth, and wind releases. Her ninjutsu grants her the ability to manipulate and control paper, of which she can create or transform her body into. Worth mentioning is the fact that her papers are unaffected by water, as she was capable of fighting against Toby in the rain, and fire, as her paper was capable of overwhelming Jiraiya's fireball during their short battle. Her paper ability lets her shoot paper shurikens, bind her opponents, and suffocate them, as well as transform her own body into a slew of weapons such as spears. She is so strong that she almost killed Obito during their battle. The Uchiha only survived by sacrificing his Sharingan to activate Izanagi.
Right?
The technique she used
Without
to
that,
achieve this feat
Obito
was the
would be
paper
dead.
person of God technique, where her opponents fall into an abyss with 600 billion paper bombs continuously detonating for 10 minutes.
Alright, we're gonna go to the High Kage now. Or,
Mei is
never
a
mind.
Kunoichi from Kirigakure, and her strength made her attain the position of Mizukage. She possesses fire, water, lightning, and earth nature releases. She is skilled enough to have been able to corner and wound Sasuke.
She
despite
melted
him
the
having his
ribcage
Susanoo
of the
ribcage
Susanoo,
active, thanks
which
to
is
her
very
boil release
impressive.
Kekkei Genkai, which she forms by combining water and fire release. Her boil mist is corrosive in nature and is capable of melting her target upon impact. With water release, she is able to form a giant dragon and extinguish Madara's immensely powerful fire technique. She is also quite adept in taijutsu, being able to stop Black Zetsu from attacking Daimyo during the Fourth Great Ninja War. Kishimoto is sometimes criticized for his handling of female characters, and if things were to be different, Mei has the potential to be far stronger when you see the destructive range she has in her arsenal.
Here we go,
Tsunade is a member
Tsunade.
of the legendary Sannin, whose skill earned her the position of 5th Hokage. She possesses lightning, earth, water,
And she
fire,
also
yin
is the
and
one who
yang
told
nature
me to
releases.
react to this video.
Her skills have earned praise from the likes of Madara, who claim that she's worthy of being a Kage. She has immense physical strength and is considered to be the best medical ninja of her time in the entire shinobi world. She also gained fame for being the only person to have ever been able to use antidotes to neutralize Chiyo's poison during the Second Great Ninja War. Perhaps her most remarkable feat was healing the multitude of the Hidden Leaf citizens during Pain's destruction of Konoha. Orochimaru also compared her creation rebirth technique to immortality, as it allows her to heal any sort of damage or injury she sustains regardless of the severity, at the cost of reducing her lifespan. She also possesses beastly brute strength and is quite good in taijutsu.
I guess we all know who this is.
Sakura is perhaps the most well-known female character and a member of the popular Team 7 alongside Naruto and Sasuke.
Of course.
Sakura's
Who
nature
else would it
transformations
be?
include earth, water, fire, yin and yang. She is well known for her refined chakra control, brute strength and medical ninjutsu. She has been able to deal damage to the likes of Kaguya thanks to her incredible strength. Her medical ninjutsu has earned her praise from the likes of Tsunade, as she's capable of healing lethal injuries, organs, as well as extract and neutralize poisons. She is also capable of using the 100 healing technique, which grants her enormous amounts of chakra, thereby amplifying her attacks and abilities. The technique also regenerates and heals her injuries, letting her focus more on the combat.
Alright, I guess that's it. So this is your top 3 strongest kunoichi in the Naruto universe. Number 1 would be Sakura, number 2 would be Tsunade, and number 3 would be Mei. So let me know if you agree with this top 3 list. Okay guys, that was it for the kunoichi power levels by AnimeScale. Definitely surprised by the positioning of the other characters. I thought Ino and Tenten would be higher at least, because of course they're also part of the secondary characters in Naruto. They get a lot of screen time as well, so I wasn't expecting them to be as low as they are. I thought they would be like characters or kunoichis lower than them. But Sakura, of course, obviously she's the strongest kunoichi in Konoha. She has surpassed Tsunade when the 4th Great Ninja War started. And of course, Tsunade being the 5th Hokage would be second, and Mei with her expertise in, the water style. She also has fire style, right? She can also do that. So yeah, that was it for the power scale levels of the kunoichi. Let me know if you agree with this list, if you agree with the top 3 strongest at least. But I'm sure you guys will, because AnimeScale has a good track record of like scaling characters. He knows his shit, So yeah, I enjoyed this video. Hope you guys did as well. Hit like, subscribe, follow our socials, can be linked in the description. Help us reach 1,000 subscribers. We're currently at 599 subs. We're so close to 600. We're only 1 sub away. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Tell your family and friends about our channel. Hopefully they would like our content as well. Thank you for the likes, the dislikes, the comments, everything. And yeah, that's it. In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.